Hello, fellow and future bookworms! This is the Book Monster Mama, and I'm here to share with you the Bloomswell Diaries. This book was awesome! I can't seem to give a short synopsis of it, so bunker down. This is going to be a little bit of a long video. If you don't want any spoilers, then I recommend go check it out at bookmonstermama.com. Now that you've made up your mind, this is about Ben, a boy who is somewhere in the realms of 11 years old. And if you like Harry Potter or some of those more drastic adventure stories where a child is way too young, is going on a crazy and wild adventure that he has no business going on, this is the book for you because it's awesome. So at the very beginning, Ben is traveling from England to America, or he's just arrived in America rather, and he's staying with his uncle. And he doesn't know entirely why. He just thinks he's on a vacation with his uncle. Well, a day or two after he arrives in America, he reads in the newspaper from England that his parents have died. Ben's freaking out. I would be freaking out too. The reader is freaking out. Well, Ben does a little bit of math and he discovers that there's no way his parents died when the paper says he died because he was with his parents at that time. So, Ben talks to Uncle. Uncle explains there's a big conspiracy happening and his parents are kind of trying to get to the bottom of it. So, a few days later, Uncle dies, and Ben freaks out some more. We're not entirely sure that Uncle is dead, though. It's kind of hard to believe because they kind of cried wolf on us at the very beginning with Ben's parents being dead. So I'm not entirely convinced after completing the book that Uncle is actually dead. So, immediately after hearing that his uncle died, Ben is kidnapped inside one of these dudes. He's a Tin Man. Okay, if you've seen The Wizard of Oz, then very, very similar. A tin man, a man made out of tin. So Ben is captured inside one of these guys. And it goes into detail, and you really feel like you are trapped inside that Tin Man right along with him. It describes what it looks like and how it feels and the sounds that he's hearing. Excellent detail. I loved it. So Ben is taken to an orphanage where he makes a friend, and the friend helps him escape from the orphanage that very night, which is, thank goodness, because it's super stressful and it's a really, really scary orphanage. And then Ben ending up on a ship where he connects with a couple of circus people. And the circus people kind of train him how to deal with the conspiracy stuff, how to be kind of a spy type kid. And not only that, you find out rather quickly that those circus people are fairly familiar with Ben's parents. So there's a little bit of history there, and we don't get a whole lot of detail on that, but there is a lot of history between the circus people and Ben's parents. So the circus people help Ben get back to England, and then Ben kind of meets up along with all the other circus people, and there's a big discussion and a big powwow, and they help Ben go find his sister who is in a boarding school. And they help Ben bust his sister out of boarding school because it turns out she's kind of in a pretty sticky scenario herself. So this book was phenomenal. I highly recommend it. Check it out at bookmonstermama.com or get with your Usborne Books and More consultant. Thank you.